Hey,
Hey, yo.
hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, yo. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Hey,
Savage
what's
AF, that's what's going on.
Savage AF. We up in the building. We up in our buildings. Eventually gonna be in the studio, but right now we got to do it this way. What's up, Kevin Key? Serious Jess. Now, listen. No, I got to do it like this. Listen, hear, feel, understand. We're normally here for you 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time weekly, but sometimes somebody has to do a movie with Spielberg and can't make it.
And not just weekly, but like Monday through Friday specifically.
Yeah.
And that's live on YouTube, Facebook, and now Instagram as well. Savage AF. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We'll be cursing in 3 minutes and 40
Yeah,
seconds.
we can't really, rock out like that right now. So
If you
we will be though.
yeah, if you ever miss us live though, that's your fault. You done messed up.
You know what? People make mistakes, Pedro, and sometimes you got to forgive
That's
them. So I'm gonna
yeah.
forgive y'all for missing the shows or the live shows. But if you miss the live shows, you can still look. You see where it's scrolling. You subscribe to the channel. Where's it? It's scrolling right there. I don't know if I'm
At the
doing it
bottom.
right.
At the
Am I going
bottom
the right direction?
of the
It's at
screen.
the bottom.
There you go.
Yeah. And make sure you subscribe. You can go to the page. You click the page, and guess what'll happen? Guess no. Come on, tell me. No,
It's
seriously.
magic.
Come on, tell me. Come on, you guys. You could click it like this. Click the bell.
That was produced by SETI, the
Yeah,
search for extraterrestrial
yeah,
intelligence. That was definitely an extra worldly communique.
yeah.
That being said, listen,
Wait,
some of
wait,
you,
wait. Look at their thumbs.
oh,
Did you
yeah,
see my thumb?
you can use the thumbs.
Yeah.
He's using the thumbs to answer the phone right now. See,
No, no, no.
uh,
Look, you can use your thumbs. Give us some thumbs up because the thumbs up really do help the algorithm, and we appreciate if you do. If you don't, I will stab you in the forehead with a fork. Give us some thumbs up. I'm
it's a
sorry. That was
metaphorical fork, by the
no,
way.
no. I meant a real fork, like an
It's
actual
like a
metal fork.
spork. Like no, you can't
No,
actually
no,
hurt
no,
anybody
Pedro.
with.
4 holes in their forehead. Okay, right? Maybe in their cheek, and every time they drink water.
They're leaking, man.
Yeah.
They're leaking. Check this out, man. Some of you are delinquents. You've probably stabbed somebody in their cheek before, and you've been kicked off of YouTube. That happens. It's it's part of life. If that has happened, you can go to other platforms like Facebook,
Which
Savage
is up there.
A dot F dot. If you look us up in that manner, Savage A dot F dot, you will discover Savage AF there, and you can follow the show live on there
Yeah,
because you've been
and yeah,
kicked
you
off
can
of.
actually you can follow us on there. You can subscribe on there, and if you subscribe on there, then it's all good. It makes it better for everybody. The world. It makes it better for the world. Now,
Mo
I
better,
know
baby.
that a lot of people that don't know, you got to give us a thumbs up. What you got to do also, it's very, very important for you to check us out on these social media platforms. Now, my Instagram, my IG wasn't going off at first, and then now it's on. I hate this place.
Once
All right,
again,
but
it's on.
yeah, once again it's on. It's cracking. Hey, cuz. Hey, no, I can't say that right. I don't want no gangbangers. Like I heard you call me cuz. I mean, you're not my cousin. I didn't say that.
You could just you
Um,
can.
yeah, so make sure you follow on the IG at Black Pedro Black, and at comedian Shang on there, and also on Threads if you got Threads, Black Pedro comedian Shang. And now you need to really get at me on the TikTok, the tickety talk. It's comedian Shang. Make sure you follow me on the tickety talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Threads, Instagram. It's also important. Without it, we're nobodies. We're really
Yeah,
not considered humans
I know that's wild. That
in the
that
entertainment business. So
actual, if you have a talent or you're really good at something or
it's
whatever
talent.
else, it doesn't matter. What matters is social media numbers, unfortunately, for comics, for music, for everything. So we need y'all to do that for us. And if you do that, it's cool. And if not, remember, fork to the forehead. I mean it. I really will.
That's a metaphor, guy. He's
You
just
won't
it's
even
poetry.
no.
You know,
Look,
Shane used to be on
I
Deaf
don't care if
Poets.
we get flagged.
It's
It wasn't deaf poets, it was deaf poets. I will stab you with a fork,
poet to death.
Hey, and now I must stab you in your face.
I missed that episode.
You didn't see that? Yeah, they dragged me off the stage. It was fucked up. I didn't really do nothing yet. I hadn't even stabbed
Yeah,
nobody yet.
hadn't even gotten really
Yeah.
weaponized
What
yet.
up? It's Key Lewis in the building on the IG. What up, Key Lewis? All day. Very funny comic. We got a lot of people to feed. I see you. I see you. I see you. And also on our feed on
What else
the we got Lady Hazel May, Treehead, Serious Jess, LG, LG. What's that stand
Maya
for?
Baker's there, Sexy Puerto Rican,
Sexy Puerto Rican.
Treehead, yeah, Kevin Keith, I see, Lady
Hola.
Hazel May. On my IG, I got Dimple Snow, Pretty Tony Winters. What up, though? He from Detroit. Wendy
Yeah.
Edwards, I see you. It's Roxanne.
God damn it.
Dag nabbit. All right. Oh yeah, we got it in, y'all. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We are the show that gives you politics, hot topics, current events, and an I don't give a fuck kind of style. This just in. Fuck your feelings, guys. Black Pedro here. That's comedian Shang.
I don't like
Guys.
your language, man. I don't like your
Well,
language.
fluff it then.
I just think that
Let's go
your
ahead and get
language.
into
No,
today's
your
show.
language with the F word, and you know what's wild that you can't say. Somebody said I can't say lesbian. If somebody's a lesbian, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say the L word. No, lesbian. If a woman that likes women, which is I have no problem with men that like men or women that like, but I could still call you gay or lesbian or whatever. Just go kiss your woman and keep it moving, lady. Let me watch.
Nomad 6. Yo, I see you, Nope. Contact your girl Peaches. I see you. All right, man. Let's get this show started, man. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. It is January 11th. 1/1/1/1.
Wow, does it seem like it's going fast, man?
2024. Well, with all the happenings that have occurred, it's almost going by as fast as Cat Williams' 40-yard dash time.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's almost
God.
It's almost as fast as Cat Williams can read 3,000 books.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go.
And he was
Today,
teaching kids in the Himalaya how to speak 3
he was a
languages.
Sherpa by the age of 2.
Yeah, I didn't.
Listen, January 11th, 2024.
Cat, don't
in the
come at
United
us,
States
please.
Constitution.
Don't, please. We don't. If he did, oh, we need the publicity. Please, Cat, don't say nothing bad about us. Cat.
And don't try and downplay it, Serious Jess. I heard Michigan won something. Pickleball championship? No, we won that real one, baby.
Yeah,
that
I
real
know. Don't
shit.
start it.
Let's
Why
go
did y'all
blue.
get him
I was
started?
going to get through the week without doing it, baby.
Why
That's
y'all get him-
1,000 wins. Nobody's
Why
ever
did you
done
get
that
him
before,
started?
okay?
I'm coming
It's
to
the
Chicago
winningest
in
in the
May.
history of college football.
Okay,
brought
no, you got him started. See that? See now he's
Right,
gonna
here we
be.
go.
and
Here we
you
go.
can't
No,
get
we
him
back
started
in
on
it.
that.
We good. We good.
Woo!
All right. Savage AF, man. We're gonna end today's show with a Shangry. And straight from the mouth of Luda. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Let's go.
And you're gonna not know what I mean when I do it, but when I do it, you'll know what I mean.
It's all a metaphor.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say before we jump into this, I'm watching the some of the debate. It was literally like watching monkeys throw shit at each other. It
That's
was
why I
the
didn't
most.
watch it, man. I've seen
It
that
was the
episode.
most. And Nikki Haley, who don't know the Civil War is because of slavery, that dumb bitch
From South Carolina.
from South Carolina, just trying to cater to the fucking base of racist, goofy cunts. That's what part of it. And then what's his name? Satanic. What's his? What is his name?
Satan.
Is it the Satan?
Ron
Satanic
DeSatan.
or Beelzebub?
The devil's.
The devil. The devil's.
taint.
Yes. This motherfucker. Every time he tried to smile, I bullshit you not. A baby bird died. It was just
One of his AI circuits overloads. Listen, we're ending with that Shangri, y'all. Before we get into that, Black Page will pop in today. And I'm gonna show you why I don't argue with them. But before we get into that,
who them?
we gonna talk about it.
But
But before we get into that, turns out, ladies, you're lucky. You can have a miscarriage in Ohio after all. Okay. We'll give you that one. We'll talk about it. But before we get into that, while we might not be an accredited or officially recognized
You keep
journalistic
saying that.
outlet yet.
Yeah, you know what? I printed up when I got off online.
You
So
got
I
your
actually
degree.
am. I got a diploma as a journalist from pay5journalist.com.
Okay.
And now I am an official journalist, so I can speak on it from a
$5news.com,
yeah.
y'all. But we are going to start off with that hard-hitting journalistic question that we always hit y'all with. And it goes a little something like this. Hit it.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You don't believe me, you know, because sometimes we say wild, outlandish things like, you know, I read 3,000 books a day from ages 8 to 12. But your boy Donald Trump wants the economy to crash. And if you don't believe me, I've got the video.
I thought that was something that shot water up into your ass.
No, that's a bidet. I
Okay,
got
so
the
Badeo.
video.
Oh, okay, because I remember the thing. I'm gonna buy one because I heard it's soothing to your asshole. Like if you this shoots water. All right, show the shit because
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
keep talking about.
shooting out the ass is what this guy does. Listen to this.
When there's a crash, I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months because I don't want to be Herbert Hoover. The one president, I just don't want to be Herbert Hoover.
What?
He's hoping that the economy crashes within the next 12 months. Now, first of all, let's just talk here, guys, because a lot of things are going on here. Jimmy Twice, I see you over on Instagram. Listen, man, for the economy to crash, it's first of all has to be up. So what we need to recognize, first of all, in this ridiculous statement is that he is acknowledging that the economy is doing very well right now.
Right.
Plane can't crash if it ain't up in the air. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's on a runway and the technicians run the planes into it. But whatever. Most circumstances, the plane got to be up. So the economy's up. In order for it to crash, it's got to be up. So the economy is up, first of all.
Secondly,
he's saying, fuck your Ford Fiesta. I want you to be impoverished just so. But he wants it to happen soon so he won't have to deal with it, right?
Right.
So he wants Americans' economy to crash so that you are fucked over and we got to be in the streets
And
trying to
we
eat
got to
raw
start.
deer meat in the city.
Or we're gonna have to start, eating the homeless, which is sad.
Yeah, but I
I
guess
know that when I heard
keep 'em
this, when I
outside.
heard about him and wanting it to crash,
Yeah.
I just said to myself, that's just the signs of somebody desperate. But the desperation still is a high rated with his bitch ass followers. And anybody in the feed, if you think I got a problem with that, come see me. Fuck out of here. Let me tell you something. A lot of the way that a lot of things he say, and we're gonna do the what ism. Anybody else that has said that shit, it should be a wrap. But this motherfucker, his followers are like, me too. I hope that I'm hope that I'm getting to chew on bark and just go out and slice a piece off a tree and put some syrup on it and eat it because Trump wants it to go bad so I can vote for him. That's the dumbest shit. He's afraid of the fact that gas prices are going down. He's afraid of the fact that the economy is actually going up. And those two things the gas going down, economy going up. He sees that as, well, it's going to make Biden look good, which I disagree, but I don't think it'll make him look good, but it'll show that he is getting something done.
No, Biden's economy is strong, period. It's something he can argue on. And Trump wants that to crash, not giving a fuck how it would affect you, me, or any other given American citizen. But the kicker for me is, on top of all that, because we know he's, slime bucket hoe donkey, but is the fact that he said he doesn't want to be Herbert Hoover.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, what does that mean, right? Is Herbert Hoover ugly? Does he stink like Trump does? Why wouldn't he want to be Herbert Hoover?
You know why.
Herbert Hoover was president of the United States from 1929 to 1933. And during his presidency, this nation saw what's known as the Great Depression.
Right.
And Trumpty Dumpty does want this economy to crash. He wants you to be depressed economically. He just doesn't want to have to do the work to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
yeah,
he just doesn't want to be president when it happens because he's already shown that in crisis, pandemic,
oh well, you know what it
2020,
is.
21, he did not want to do the job.
He doesn't want to do the job. He wants the presidency and the dictatorship because he said he wanted to be a dictator for a day. He just wants that shit for the status of it and the way the
It's
funnel
a
money.
business, man. They was funneling money out. That's all he wants.
$7 to $8
He
million
want that
dollars.
checkbook back.
Yeah, that's what it is. And he owes all these lawyers money. He owes money up the ass to people on the lawsuits. The money that was actually $286 million is now going up to three and change. I don't know the exact amount. 300
370
something.
that he owes.
Yeah, that
That
he's going
he
to have to
might be
pay
fined
because of
in
fraud.
one case, by the way.
And that's one case. So all these cases, but still, I get on arguments with Trump supporters. I don't entertain them too much because I always end with, "I will stab you with a fork," and then I don't ever respond again, and neither do they. Especially on Instagram, people talk shit to me on Instagram because I say something about this shit that's going on with this right wing fucking cunt ass bitch punk motherfucker called Trump.
And
And
I've always encouraged you to express yourself on
I
the
did.
show.
I
Don't
think I
hold
got
back.
that off my chest.
Don't
I
hold
think
back.
I got that off my chest. I'm saying I think that when you say it, it's like this is reality, but the people are so far from reality that are down for him. It's gonna be a tough election cycle. This shit is gonna be rough.
Oh yeah. And like I said, this is probably the end of America. So I'm gonna have fun this year. Kevin Keith says inflation and interest rates down together. I know that. So there is inflation in some places still. I went to the grocery store yesterday and was like, damn, like I just grabbed a few things and I was just like, oh man, that was more than I thought it was gonna be. And then I just started throwing loaves of bread around to create a distraction, and
And then run
I
out.
stole I stole the rest.
Yeah.
But also
Wait,
it.
you ain't gonna hold up. You ain't gonna just gloss over that. And hey, let's talk about the next thing. No, so now you just
Right.
you jacking bread now.
I'm not going without pretzel buns because y'all niggas can't get these rates together. But we
Okay.
know that a lot of this inflation is just corporate greed at this point, right? Like
Right.
systematically, there's no reason for a lot of these prices to be high as they are. It's just the corporations like, fuck it, we could just charge more.
Right.
Niggas like pretzel buns.
It's basically price gouging. They're basically gouging us, and they know it, and they're trying to make record numbers even more record.
Yeah. Maya Baker says gas prices are down in her area. Unemployment numbers are down as well. Yeah, we got some of the lowest unemployment rates historically.
Consciously, one said, what about the money they are funneling to Ukraine? Now, I don't agree with a lot of that, too. I think that the money they gave Ukraine and the money they've been giving to Israel, there's a lot of things they could have fixed here that they don't fix. And, when you look at the people, even all the way back from the Civil War pertaining to slavery, these motherfuckers got reparations. They got money, they got land and shit. And black people ask for reparations, and they look at us like we got four heads. It's like, so
maybe we should stop asking.
Maybe, stop asking and take.
I don't know what I don't know.
I don't know why
really
you
have a
did
plan.
that.
I don't have a plan.
But I'm just saying. But no,
emotions.
I think that the main thing is Trump wanting the economy to crash is desperation. It's desperation shit, and that's what it is. But the thing is,
and it's a mission of being lazy too. He's like, I just don't want to be Hoover.
Yeah.
I don't want all the papers on my desk. I don't want to have to write, signing stuff, showing up for poor people. They're suckers. Okay.
Yeah, I want to throw towels to people in Puerto Rico. Do soft shit like this. He had a fucking thing last night, a town hall, and he said even more crazy shit there. But when somebody even slightly questions him, he's a little bitch baby.
Besides, that baby doesn't deserve to live inside that man's head like that. Poor child. I'd be crying too.
Yeah. And now don't get me wrong, the Democrats, again, I say again.
I'll say it.
They are on some pussy bitch shit. They need to step up and start saying the shit even more and going harder in the paint. But again, we don't got the best choice. So
My Baker says, why do people think that the prices of consumer goods are controlled by the president? Who missed civics class? America missed civics class on purpose because they've been cutting education so people stay stupid. And it's all connected. Don't let it fool you, y'all. But yeah, so that's just your boy on Trump. We're gonna move on, but that's your boy Trumpty Dumpty on tape, on films, on video. Okay,
Yeah.
admitting that not only does he want America to fail, but he also doesn't want to have to be the one to deal with
To
it.
fix it. Now, you know what? We're gonna move on. You notice that the Republicans always say, and don't get me wrong, I really do hate them. But
Truly.
I just want to clarify. I hate the way they're going about shit. They will fuck shit up, so things will be fucked up, so they can look better. But then when it's time for them to come up with an idea and say, or like with the healthcare, they're like, I'm gonna have the best healthcare ever. It's gonna be better than Obamacare and all that shit. So when you ask the motherfucker, then they go, okay, well, what's your plan? It'll be here in 2 weeks. 2 weeks go by. It'll be here in 5 weeks. 5 weeks, and then we'll have it, and then we'll be down in Mar-a-Lago with the papers. And never comes up. So the Democrats know that they have to always.
That's a lie. When they say, it's like all that shit they say, it's like, and the test shows.
Wow. Somebody just said Maui media blackout, which is that's constantly conscious. And then the other person, they said San Francisco homeless are disappearing. Well, we know what that is. They cleaning it up.
That's Soylent Green. That's going to be food for the rich when they live in their silos after the apocalypse, guys. We all know. There's no conspiracies here.
Come on, they're going to eat them.
What's going on. All right,
y'all. And if anybody knows about eating the homeless people, that's Pedro, because Pedro eats homeless hoes all the time.
Hey, you just got to watch.
Come on, that was right there, man.
It's like chitlins. You got to clean, just as long as they cleaned out, right?
Oh, all right. Now,
take that visual home with you. All right, man. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Yeah, I fucked a homeless chick once. So what?
You'll be glossing over some weird shit, like, and yeah. So hey, man. So the next topic, and then the people in the feed are like, "What the fuck did Pedro say?"
That'll make them go to youtube.com/c/SavageAF and catch up on all our shows,
right?
So you can see that it's not just today.
Subscribe. Also, did you see Hunter Biden walked out on MTG? I did see that. That shit was hilarious. She says, "Oh, be a man." I hate when women try to say, "You had no balls. You're this and that." Yo, he didn't want to hear.
I have balls. You ain't got no balls.
You know why I didn't want to hear from Marjorie Taylor Greene? Which, by the way, I just want y'all to know, I just heard her say some other shit that was like crazier than the Jewish. Remember, she said the Jewish space lasers.
Yeah, she was in it.
Yeah. She was like, if we had guns, remember what she said? If we had guns, the January 6th would have been way different. Why would you even say that? Because you're.
Yeah, buddy.
Because she was in mid-change.
That mountain gorilla.
God damn, look at this. Wow, that's a great Photoshop. And by the way, thank you all. That's great Photoshop right there, son.
Oh. All right, so we're going to keep it pushing, man. All right. So, right-wing bullshit is abound in America. We talked about a story recently where a woman in Ohio was, basically in danger of being arrested and possibly convicted of mishandling human remains after she miscarried in the bathroom. And surprise, surprise, she's also a black woman. One of the Blicks. And
Kappa. She's a Kappa.
They were talking about arresting this poor woman and putting her through a little bit more hell.
By the way, that's her.
Yeah,
this is her. And the case has drawn international attention. And a grand jury, this is for the other people on their feed, in Ohio is considered whether to indict. Well, they decided.
They decided not to indict her. So, gay ladies, something to celebrate. You can actually have a miscarriage in Ohio.
Well, you can have a miscarriage, but
winning.
That's not really.
We fought for you, ladies, and we won.
I want to ask the women in the feed, and I know we got a lot of women in the feed. Hey, by the way, I see a lot of people in the feed. Want to give a quick shout out, and I'll make sure you follow us. If you're on my IG, make sure you follow at Black Pedro, and if you're on Black Pedro's, make sure you follow me at Comedian Shang. I see some of the women in the feed. I see what's up, lovely curves, curves and all.
Okay.
Wow, that's a great
Okay.
one.
All right.
Uh,
Well,
yeah,
well, go ahead, Miss Lovely.
yeah, comedian Denise Carter. What's up, Denise? What's up?
Hey.
I want to ask the women something. Do you see the direction that it's going? The fact that last night Trump said he was solely responsible for making sure that Roe versus Wade was overturned. Now, let me ask you something.
He said he claiming it.
He's claiming it. And basically, if they make it across the board of the country that abortion will be illegal in all aspects, if you're, and I don't want to see, if you're raped, if you're a little girl and you're raped, there's a 13-year-old girl that was raped by her uncle, which is fucking horrible, and got pregnant. And if they say if she crosses state lines to get an abortion, that she is a criminal. How do y'all feel about that? I want to know what y'all think in the feed, because that means it's time to vote, women, and I'm saying this to women and men because it does affect men. We got to take that into account, that these motherfuckers want to take rights across the board away from you, like not just in certain situations, and like rape or incest or anything like that. Forget that. They're saying across the board, doesn't matter what, and you'll be a criminal. And remember, they said you get $10,000 if you snitch on somebody. That's some shit.
Maya Baker said, "Can men be charged for killing a potential fetus when they jack off, asking for a friend?" Actually, no, Maya. Unfortunately, the way the laws are written by men, that's not called killing a fetus when we jack off. It's called unintended fertilization.
Right.
And we just missed the target, but our attempts were pure in trying to perpetuate the human race.
Right. That was very, very classy way he said it. I think it's, I would call it, if a man it masturbates, it's because it's like, oh, fuck, Cynthia couldn't make it over here in time. So I look at that as a timing thing, not necessarily a criminal thing.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not our fault that no vagina was there when I was ready to create life.
And people are in the feed are saying that CJ the poet, men should not be policing women's bodies. I agree with you 1,000%. But the bottom line is, right now, if you look at the way the Republicans are going at it, and some blue dog Democrats, so don't get it twisted, you motherfucking bitch ass blue dog Democrats who are like pretty much Republicans with from the blue side, just like what was the dude out of Virginia? He was pretty much a Republican.
Who?
The dude, a big oil guy, big coal guy out of Virginia.
Oh, you talking about West Virginia? You
West
talking about
no, not
Manchin?
Joe Manchin. There are blue dog Democrats that are actually seeing that side of it. I think women need to. What I think women need to do is understand this shit is happening, and you need to get out there. And I'm not saying vote for whoever you want to vote, because I see people saying, "Don't tell me who to vote for." I'm just saying, look at the consequences, because these motherfucking Republicans about to take your pussy rights away. You ain't gonna have no rights over your pussy. So I mean, you ultimately have a right over your pussy. But I agree with Denise Carter. My body, my choice. Men should not even think about making a decision when they have never had to bear a child. I agree with
Amen.
you. I agree with you, but that's what's going to fucking happen. Some old crusty ass white men. And I said white men, and I wish a motherfucker would say something.
Maya Baker says, so men should pay child support starting at conception. The unborn is dependent for tax purposes and insured on life insurance, right? Well, see, technically my accountant handles all of that, so I'm not sure in
You're not
terms
really
of the
sure on
actual
that?
filing of the paperwork, how that starts.
Well, my new rule is
Get a
bust
little
on
technical for my
to avoid all that, bust on their back. So, by the way, that's my name of my new album too. So, ladies, rush out and get it. But
bust on her back. There you
bust on
go.
her back.
Okay.
No, I'm saying I see what you're saying, and there's a bit by George Carlin that says, "Is a fetus really a person? If that's the case, how come they don't have a funeral once you have an abortion, or they don't have a funeral? Why is it you can't get a tax exemption right off the bat once you're pregnant. You can't. So it's when they think it's a person. So it's the debate that goes on, and I know we're gonna lose some people in the feed that'll be like, "Well, it is a person," and you don't understand. No, I just think that men that are making this decision over women's fucking bodies, women are gonna have to really, really, really understand that that's gonna be a part of the fucking election this year. And Biden been saying it too. Biden, even though I'm not a fan of Biden's, I was surprised he was like, "Yo, they trying to take your pussy rights away, ladies. Step up."
And besides your vagina, ladies, once you get past the labia majora, right, and look out into the rest of the world, just realize that this, assault on women's reproductive rights is just one arm, one part of this greater conservative Christian nationalistic plan to take over this country and really have us all living like, life imitating art, living like fucking The Handmaid's Tale, bro. Like,
Yeah.
The way these Christians are talking about it, Mike Johnson got apps that control his son's underwear and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's just weird.
He's a creepy motherfucker.
These are weird things they want to do to this society.
What about the atheists? What about if you're an atheist? So I got
getting burned alive, dog.
And plus, the Christian, a lot of those people, they're not the majority. They're the minority, and yet they want the minority to rule the majority. And that's why they're trying to take voter rights away, and they're trying to do that. But this motherfucker, who's a creepy Christian, there's some Christians that are cool. I see how they talk. I go, okay. They're like, I don't want to push it on you. That's just my belief. No problem with that. But this motherfucker saying, God told me that I'm supposed to tell Congress what to do. God came to me and whispered in my ear. I'm like, hey, you creepy crab, are you fucking serious?
It's like in a clinical setting, they'd call that schizophrenia, sir. Okay.
Yeah. And this motherfucker, it's like he's saying that God came to do this. What if he say, God told me that Negroes are inferior and they should be back in chains? You think that they're not that crazy? They're that fucking crazy. When you see Nikki Haley couldn't even fucking say it was slavery because she's afraid the base, who are a bunch of racist cunts, were gonna say something about it. They can't even talk about fucking slavery. And slavery was the fucking reason for the Civil War. It wasn't no other shit. She said it was about individuals' rights, but not the black people's rights. By the way, everybody that agreed with her on that civil rights shit, I want y'all to collectively suck a baboon's dick. And that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I said it.
Baboons are wily too, so I'd be careful with that. Kevin McKee said, and he draws that comparison here that they don't want to hear. He says Christian version of Sharia law. Which for those who don't
Kevin
know
Keith
would
with
be
the fire.
Sharia law would be, the most strict Islamic interpretations of the Bible, and
it's basically running your life with
that's living under religious terrorism.
Underscore Elise Dickerson. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Empty the orphanage, then discuss this. Like, I've always wondered if they want to save kids, how come there's still orphans? How come you don't adopt? If there's a woman that is incapable, or there's a woman that doesn't want to go through the pain of birth, which is totally understandable, because I heard that shit hurts. I had kidney stones, and they said that that's a little bit about same thing as having a baby, but they said it was, but except for there wasn't a little dude popping out my dick. The point is,
how much you got to pay a month for that kidney stone?
That kidney stone, that shit was crazy. But no, how come adoptions? Adopt the kids that are actually viable, walk around on the earth, and give them a nice home. But we don't care about that. Or if it's a little black kids, and I'm always going to go to race because I think the country's racist, so I can talk about it. They, for some reason, our lives as children are not as valuable. So
that's how they do it, man.
If I was a person that was against abortion, which I'm not, I would, because I think I would have, if I wanted a kid, I would adopt, because I know a lot of those kids are literally on lists. I think I'm right saying this right, Pedro. There's lists of kids that are in the queue waiting to be adopted, that are all, they check them, check their mental health and everything else, and they're literally ready to be adopted. And there's still a long line of people that can't get kids. So
they don't want, we know that they're full of shit. They don't want to fund any programs to take care of any child who needs it after they are born. They just want to stand on Bibles and talk shit.
Stand
By,
on Bibles.
by the way, Sirius just says baboons will definitely push your head down there, then pull your hair too. So yeah, if you end up having to suck a baboon's dick, just be ready to be disrespected.
Yeah.
Right?
And they will. And
just how
trust
that
me when I
goes.
say I watched a couple of those nature porns. Those baboons about that life. And
But
they won't call
honestly,
you afterwards. That's what I heard, ladies. Baboon after he
uh,
busts on you, he won't call you.
on IG, I see Loop SVC Punk Karari Ivan PM86. Thank y'all for joining in. Yeah, man. And by the way, if you're at the point in your life where you are sucking a baboon's dick, you probably don't have any pride anyway. So
So he might as well
just swallow, dog.
just
and shut
swallow,
up.
keep it moving.
Move on to the
Oh,
next
for
exhibit.
the people out there, make sure you follow us follow at Black Pedro on IG, at Comedian Shang on IG, and on Threads. Make sure you follow us on Threads and subscribe to the channel. What are you thinking? What's your goddamn problem? Do I need to come in there?
Damn it.
Do I need to come in that room? Now you turn that TV off and you go to sleep.
And cut off all these damn lights running up my bill. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We're going to keep it moving, man. It's my turn to burn. And when I give it to you, I give it to you a little something. Like that.
Hey, hey, hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in, hey, 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 with another popping to let you know what's popping.
It's your boy Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping, y'all. So, in keeping with the theme of today's show, we've talked a lot about nuthead fuckery, Republican, conservative, right-wing bullshit, milk cricket madness, as I like to call it. Let me throw this banner up right here. This is why I don't argue with them anymore.
The George Floyd thing, that was all set up too.
How was that set up?
That police officer didn't have his knee on the neck.
Did you see the video?
No, I didn't see the video. Just like I think January 6th is rigged too. I think it was set up by Democrats. Republicans as a whole are more, just more calm and everything. It's like the riots in the streets when Trump was president. I mean, the riots were all Democratic cities. I mean, and if you look at they haven't released the videos on January 6th. They did a little bit, and you watch them, and the guys just walking through. The police are helping them. It just don't look like a true, it didn't look like the riots when Trump was president.
Show ass up out of here, man.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what we're dealing with right here in America. That is not the majority of Americans, but that is the majority of the MAGA base of the Republican Party.
I saw that video, Pedro, and that was one of the ones I was like, "Oh, should we talk about it?"
I've seen many videos like this, but I've never seen any one of them say that officer, Derek Murder Mouth, I got stabbed in jail because I deserve it. Chauvin. I've never heard one of them say that he did not have his knee on George Floyd's
No, I've seen
neck.
it. I've seen it. They said he died from fentanyl. He died.
No. That's them blaming other things for his death. I've never heard anybody say that the knee was not on his neck, right? I've heard people say that's not what killed him, but I've never heard anybody say that his knee was not on his neck.
Well,
and
it wasn't.
No. That's what prompts the interviewer from the Young Turks to ask, well, did you see the video? And then this motherfucker said, no. That's the shit I don't deal with, dog. That's the shit I don't argue with anymore.
I've seen you argue with a guy about that.
I said anymore, right? It's because
you said anymore. You did say anymore.
I've seen this too much now. But these motherfuckers are out of their mind. They are not even willing to examine one bit of information before forming an opinion. This man has an opinion about an event that the whole world watched on video and has formed an opinion opposite of the clear truth without even seeing the video. He has come to a conclusion about an event without even witnessing it. There is nothing to talk to about that. That gets popped in its mouth. that gets its lip busted. Okay.
Wow.
Don't fuck with me like that.
Pedro, calm down, man.
No,
Calm
because
down.
we
You know
spend
what,
too much
Pedro?
time using brain cells to think logically and be thoughtful and motherfucking considerate of your fellow citizens. And then this motherfucker wants to say that George Floyd didn't have a knee on his neck,
Pedro,
and he ain't even watched the fucking video. Like,
you
bro,
know
are
what,
you out of your
Pedro?
mind?
Look,
Get the fuck out of my
you're
face.
getting him going, people. Stop. Listen. Come on.
And fuck that music. That man said his knee was not even on his neck, man.
Yeah, that was
He
the
said that
craziest
shit didn't even happen, and he didn't even watch. What we supposed to do? I'm supposed to do what? Kowtow to that? Try and reach across the aisle? Try and make that respect me? Fuck you, man.
Okay.
Fuck all the people who think like that. I'm done with all that shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. I did what I did in 2020 because I know if these motherfuckers keep thinking and talking like this out loud, we're going to have to fight. We're going to have to motherfucking fight. And that's just it. As educated as I am, as much as I love to debate with y'all motherfuckers, might say, cue the music. Hey, that shit didn't even work today.
It worked this time.
It's not happening
like
today.
in the movie
Ain't no
Marvel,
need to calm down today.
Marvel, when Black Widow was like, hey, the sun's going down.
Just trying to calm the Hulk down.
And he said, nah, I want to smash a few more motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with you. But this is the bottom line is these people are able to vote. I seen one woman say, I know what it is. The reason is because all those black cities, all the black cities is the ones that trying to take away. So why don't we make sure the black cities don't vote? Said it out loud. And the dude just went, are you all right, lady? It was like this dude, I watched this video twice. It came up on my feed and I just went, he should just sock him. He just should.
It's like what if I was interviewing somebody and they said that, I'd be like, oh, my bad. Like,
my bad.
Just pop them.
What are you doing?
Oh, my bad.
But he said the Republicans are more calm. Did you see the Capitol riots? You fucking idiots. The Republicans aren't more calm. They're more reactionary, and they have it. Now, the Democrats is on some pussy bitch shit. I still think that because I don't think they go as hard in the paint. Chris Christie was the only one who was a Republican, even though he's a dirty dog and closed the fucking bridge in Jersey, so he could still suck a bag of dicks. But he was the only one talking shit.
Eat them dicks, you know it.
He would eat those dicks.
He'd
eat the dicks.
He's like, you got more dick sauce? This is great.
Where did you get these from?
Why haven't I done this before?
Why haven't I had the dick sauce? But and by the way, if y'all edit and cut what I just said, I'll fuck y'all up. It was part of a bit.
Out of context.
Out of context. Right. Y'all thinking that I'm saying I want dick sauce, and I swear to God, or everything I see. I hate when they make me do this, man. I hate when they make me just. I don't. All right, man. You man, they make me mad. It's just this dude right here is insane.
The George Floyd thing, that was all set up too.
How was that set up?
That police officer didn't have his knee on the neck.
Did you see the video?
No, I didn't.
Wow!
The motherfucker said it like, why would I have to? Like, what do you mean, nigga? How you gonna speak on some shit that you didn't see?
That was insane. But
that's like an Alabama fan being like, we won the Rose Bowl in 24. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Like,
did you see the game?
No, you didn't.
I did not.
I did not. You know, no, you didn't win.
But it was a setup.
You know what? I bet you, I swear, he quietly touches his wife and says, don't say a word. Like he's
wife? You think that man has a wife?
I think he has a wife because I've seen women that roll with these bonkers ass MAGA people, these maggots, and that's it. I just feel like we got this year is gonna be bananas. And that's it. Chris asked for more dicks.
He said, Serious Jess says, Chris Christie has definitely asked for more dick sauce at a Chinese restaurant. Like, sir, I think you're mispronouncing that. No, I know what I said.
I know exactly.
But yeah, man, that's why I'm done with them. All right. I'm not gonna be debating people like this. And
what about this?
Having discussions.
And people in the feed, let me know. What if I get a couple right-wing comics to come on and debate us? We'll have a Savage AF debate, and we will debate with them on 3 topics. And the topics will be pertaining to 1, reality, because which right there we already stick a fork in them. 2, reality, which I think we need to recover the reality thing from the first one. And do they believe that Donald Trump is the president? Because I saw this guy on YouTube. he was asking different people. That's all he asked him. He said, "Do you think that Donald Trump is president right now?" Like, yes, he's president. He's running it secretly, and Biden actually is a automatron, and he's a robot, and Trump is working his gears. I'm like, well, what about when if things are going good? Well, it wasn't Biden, it was Trump behind the scenes. They're fucking bananas. And anybody that thinks that they're not crazy and they're not gonna do this shit, they're gonna do this. They're gonna go heavy in the paint. That's why I said yesterday, or was it yesterday? Civil War. These motherfuckers, if they don't get their way like petulant children, they're gonna fucking freak out.
Oh, there's no way out of this. Listen. And Maya says, my problem is there are people of color who think just like him. Amen. But I was thinking about this the other day. If Trump is not allowed to run for president for whatever reason, they're gonna riot. And if he is allowed to run and loses, they're gonna riot. And then if he is allowed to run and wins, dictatorship.
Yeah.
Hitler, we having the whole Nazi America thing is going down.
It's gonna be 2024. I believe that it started off good. Like for me, it hasn't started off good for me, but there's a lot of people that it started off good for. I hope it's started off good for you. Started off good for Pedro. Pedro got a booked an acting gig, and
Michigan won the national
championship.
Michigan won the
championship. And he got to go to the Rose Bowl, which I think was some dope shit. So they started off good for me. I watched after Cat Williams, after I watched Headliners Only on Netflix, and then I watched Dave Chappelle's special. For me, it just made me. I felt like shit was on my shoulders pertaining to. I got so much work to do. So
man, keep doing it. Maya Baker says, "If speaking of work, if Trump is president now, doesn't that mean he can't run again?" Okay, Maya. See, this is why I don't argue with them, because what you're doing, and it's fucked up, you're using logic.
You got to stop that.
That'll fuck you up in these arguments, because then they'll be like, well, he gets a second term because this one was a hidden term behind the scenes. So constitutionally, you get two up front, like on stage presidencies, and then one behind the scenes.
Yeah. These are the kind of people where their jaw shoots out further than their face.
It's called an underbite.
And you ask them, if you ask them anything wrong, they go, and then they run off into the woods and they rub their ass against a tree.
First of all, I don't appreciate you logistizing the whole argument. Okay.
Yeah, they get mad. AJ Fitz says MAGA equals multiple assholes gathering around.
Yes.
I mean, no, you can't front on it, but that's what it is. Oh, we got a lot of people on the feed. Yo, thank y'all for joining us here on Savage AF. Savage AF here. Myself, I don't know where our thing is.
Well, when the banner's up, then they take down.
Goes away. Yeah. Well, at Comedian Shang, make sure all my people on here follow at Black Pedro. Make sure you do that. And shout out to everybody in Hollywood that came up to Yashiro's. Very great show. I had to follow some killers. It was Alonzo Bowden, Nick Schwartzen, Tom Rhodes. Shout out to them. And then shout out to Raymond Montoya at the people at the La Jolla Comedy Store last night. Fantastic fucking crowd. I had to give a quick shout out. Now, when we move on, I just want to let y'all know something before we do. Make sure you subscribe to Savage AF on the YouTubeage. Use your fingers, go to YouTubeage. And when you get there, do this. Bell is scrolling right down there, youtube.com/C/Savage AF World. Make sure you do that. Rate it too. Because when you rate it, it gives us some more juice. You know what I'm saying?
Right. More juice, y'all. Savage AF, and fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro comedian Shang, get us up out of here, man.
Yeah, and remember what I said. Make sure y'all follow us, because it's very important. Because if you don't,
oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh?
I love that part of the movie.
Hey, man,
that movie is the worst movie ever.
What?
Man, Training Day is horrible. It's a fantasy movie. I already broke it down for you a long time ago. The
No,
white boy is a superhero after getting his ass beat the entire day, beat up, meth heads, Mexicans
that's
beating him,
every
and then he
movie, Shay.
jumps off a building, lands on a fucking moving car, and then
That's
gets
every
smashed into
movie.
another car, able to get out the car, punch Denzel once,
That's
knock
Rambo
Denzel
First
down,
Blood.
right, and then
That's
shoot him in
Jean-Claude
the ass.
Van Damme's.
And I don't care if
That's
y'all didn't see the movie. Fuck
Schwarzenegger.
that movie. And then he walks out of the hood with $250,000 while the brothers go ahead and take that, Jake. Go ahead and do that with that horrible acting. Everybody but Denzel. What? Go ahead, Jake. Why
Wow.
were they doing that? What are you about to do? A cipher? What the fuck is that?
That's how you have to talk to white people.
All right, but my Shangri for today is something that Pedro's not going to agree with me. He's just not.
I rarely do.
Yeah, but he says, well, that's
You
another
often
day.
say things.
All right, so my Shangri today is move, bitch, get out the way. Hey, listen, I know you're saying, why are you saying that? I think Joe Biden, even though I think he's done a lot of great things, and he doesn't appreciate it. He said, I don't appreciate that. Joe Biden should step aside. Move, bitch, get out the way, because his age is a factor. I'm sorry, I didn't think that before. I'm starting to think that now. I think that the way people think of pertaining to older people, even though he's accomplished it, they're not going to change the reality of his age. He's way up there. He does look more. He looks older than he is. No, he does look. Well, he looks. Yeah.
I mean, the presidency ages you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look what happened to Gandalf. Gandalf had black hair when he first was in the movie. Then by the middle of the movie, the motherfuckers like, I don't understand.
Gandalf the brunette before.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm letting you know something. Not that I think Trump is a choice, because I think Trump is a piece of shit. I think we need somebody else. I know that you never like to look at that. That is disgusting. Yeah. But the bottom line is, I think that we need somebody that's a little bit tougher, that is going to go a little bit harder in the paint. And I think we need to go with Gavin Newsom. I know, yeah, like
that's okay. Well, that's a Gavin for America.
Yeah, that's Gavin for America. The reason I say I need somebody. He's a slickster. He's done a lot of fuckboy shit. But I think that he could take on Trump head to head. Whereas I don't know if I would trust a debate with Joe Biden and Trump. I think Trump, well, even though he's a bitch, he's a little sad ass loser. And I think Biden will get him with a few things. But I don't know, man. The last speech I saw Biden do, I was like, yo, I don't know, man. That motherfucker looked really like, that motherfucker looked 900 years old. Man.
Over on Instagram, Marika Media says he's not going to run now, Gavin. Sorry. So, yeah, and like you said, man, I do disagree with you on this. At this point, it's too late to bring Gavin. And honestly, in this climate, as much as a quality candidate I think Gavin Newsom would be for president, in this climate, he's going to seem like the liberal, heathen atheist, whatever from California, who's here to surf into all your Christian vaginas, ladies, and just take over the world.
Yeah, he does have that face. He does have that Joe.
Don't need no girl around me kind of dude.
Yeah,
like,
Joe handsome face. Yeah,
the South ain't ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, but the South. I mean, but Joe Biden is from Pennsylvania. He's from Scranton. Oh, that's old Joe from Scranton. I just think that I wish we had another candidate. Not that Joe Biden hasn't done some things that have been effective. The infrastructure bill, if you look at that, pertaining to prices for medication coming down. Insulin used to be $400 a pop. Now it's under $30. I mean, those are good things. Yeah, the child care taxes, a lot of things he did, but the media is not getting it out there. And I watched Gavin Newsom, and I got to admit, he does articulate the shit out there more than anybody I've seen. Not that I think he's the best motherfucker, but I don't think none of them are the best motherfuckers. Yeah. I just think that, and plus, if you come, I don't know where I found this video. That shit is crazy.
That's him taking guns away.
That's him
and that's another thing. I'm telling you, like he's extremely liberal compared to Joe Biden.
Yeah,
and I think that would honestly be more fodder for the right to use against him.
Right.
But Marika Media agrees with you, Shang, that He should be the candidate now. I all I'm saying is like an incumbent president who actually is doing well economically. Yeah, he's straight out the coffin, dusty. But to be honest, Trump is too. Trump is old than a motherfucker. And now, Marika, you can't agree with both of us because we ain't agreeing.
Right.
She agrees with me too, but no, but an incumbent president whose economy is doing well, it's hard to argue why he should bow out, at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I say at this point, I mean we're in the election year now. It's this year. So for Joe Biden to step back now, I think it would throw the party in a bit of disarray.
A little bit. But hey, man, we
it's
can
just a
market
tough
anything. No, they market. You know what?
At this point, let the old dudes tough it out.
Yeah.
One of them gonna die. One of these debates, he gonna be like, I got.
Yeah, let them scrap. But
D. Hines, let's see you.
You know who I think should run for president? Cat Williams.
I already did. I actually won the presidency in 1842.
I was 7 years old.
But I was in Haiti teaching.
I was teaching French,
the villagers.
English and Spanish.
This nigga sounded like Dr. Evil, dog. He was like, my childhood was fairly typical. Summers in Rangoon, luge lessons. In the spring, we made meat helmets. I'm like, man,
no, but you know what? There's been people going back at Cat, and I'm going, like somebody said, he ain't the best fucking person to listen to pretending to anything. And I just go, hey, people loved it. It's over 40 million views. I'll take a percentage of that shit.
No, it was purely entertaining.
I think Cat Williams, okay, somebody in Misty Blue _Blue said Trump is, he's 77? Get the fuck out of here. He's 77.
Who, Trump?
Trump is 77 and Biden's 81.
Yeah, and Trump would be 78. If Trump won, he would be the oldest motherfucker ever elected. So it's these are truly two old men. Trump is becoming unhinged himself. He's under a lot of
he's saying a lot of crazy shit.
91 counts, 4 different cases. You can't tell me that's going to sharpen his tools.
He's already
back against the wall. 77. He fights back. No, this nigga gonna crumble.
He's found guilty for tax fraud, and he's found guilty for sexual abuse, not rape, but grape. I'm sorry, but sexual abuse. I believe it is.
He was found liable for sexual assault against
sexual assault, and he's up for another one that's coming up next week,
and for defaming her again after.
Yeah, it's coming up next week, where the next case where he defamed her the next day. So sexual assault, that's not good. But guess what? The crackers are still rocking with him. They still rocking with him. And if I had a daughter, I wish a motherfucker would try to grab her pussy. It'd be a wrap. Be like, wow, bing, 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 bing.
Even if he was a famous dude, Shane, because when you're famous, you can just grab him by the puss.
Okay, now if it was Jason Momoa, no, I don't give a fuck who it is.
Aquaman made me wet, daddy.
Yeah, well, now Aquaman got to get hands, baby. Turn your head so you won't have to see this shit. I don't want you to see your heroes fall because I beat that motherfucker with a bat. Beat that bitch with a bat.
Take that bitch to the motel.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The one thing I was gonna say, before we go, we're gonna bounce out of here. Trump said the crazy shit I wanted y'all to see. He told asked about shooting protesters in the legs or something after George Floyd's death. Did y'all know that?
Esper was the defense secretary.
Yeah. So can't you shoot them in the legs or something? Can't you shoot the protesters? And when they were trying to block him, remember he held the Bible upside down.
Upside down.
Yeah, and he wanted
until it caught fire in his hand. He was like,
God damn it! And then the people behind him in the church was like, "Don't come in here!" Like,
we rebuke you, Satan.
Yeah, it was bad, but yo, that's crazy. That's crazy that and nobody's saying that. So today, I want to say, Ohio, eat a dick. For even thinking about charging this young lady, even thinking about it.
We're glad she won't be indicted.
Trump for saying you want to shoot us in the legs, old dictator ass, fuck you. And I still think Joe Handsome Face would have a chance.
Oh yeah, well we'll see, man. We'll see. That being said, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We will be back at this tomorrow. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. simultaneously at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang on Instagram.
Any shows
Until
coming up?
then,
You got anything coming up?
January 23rd, I'll be at back at the Miracle Theater for Seriously Joking.
Oh, excellent.
That's the
Excellent.
monthly that I'm hosting there, along with Dove Rudnick. Shout out to him. We got a hot show for y'all. I'll have more info on that for you later in the month. But yeah, dot that on you if you're in the Inglewood area.
Make sure you come
23rd,
down, check him
Tuesday.
out. Yeah, Pedro will be hosting. It's gonna be a good time tonight. I'll be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. Craig Cognate, Jesus Trejo, Dave Hellam, and Sharon Big Chin Mahoney.
That is a great smile there, Jesus Christ.
And then,
burger gobbler, god damn.
And then I'll be in Phoenix, Burger Gobbler.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
her chin
Didn't
was,
it look like whole food just gets shoved in there like
yeah, she definitely got that alien chin.
oh, one bite Megan.
And then this weekend I'll be in Phoenix and the Phoenix Center for the Arts for 2 shows with Robbie Perron, David Raybon, and Danielle Williams, the comedy diva. So make sure you come check me out live if you get a chance, and we will be back at you tomorrow. Make sure you tell them the 3 things that's very important that resonates with the world.
These bites of wisdom for y'all. Number 1, stay black if you are black.
Black
forever, y'all. Number 2, do not be black if you are not black. Okay, that's it. That shit gets weird, man.
Fork to the head.
Fucking up the barbecue.
Yeah.
And number 3, most importantly, keep your finger out your nose.
Yeah.
Nasty motherfucker.
Pick it in private, not public. We'll see you in a minute.